Hey Arma, what's your favorite food?
Bagels. What about you?
Really? The souls of the innocent children.
Wow,
Oh,
look at the time. I think we are on air. All right, we're just going to pretend that didn't happen and welcome you back to another episode of Code On Air. Today we're all feeling just a little bit hungry because Arma forgot to bring our rations for this week. That's for legal reasons, that's a joke. But if you couldn't tell, today we're going to be talking about actual tangible food that isn't derived from the never
innocent.
mind. Anyway, as you probably know at this point, unless you're new to the channel, in which case, I'm sorry this is how you had to find us. In any case, I am Avocado Salad Leaf, also known as Mx Codered. I'm here with Roast Pork Cody, also known as Arma. Goat Liver Incarone, also known as Ryan. Beans, also known as Jillian, Mrs CodeBeans. Let's see, Deep Fried Connor, also known as Spooky Bro. And, I don't know, Smoked Cancer Faith, Agent Lily. And today, if you couldn't tell by the fact that I butchered everyone's names and failed to make them food related, today we're going to be talking about food. Any reason why? Anything specific? No, we're just going to talk about fun foods we like, weird foods we like, weird foods that shouldn't exist, combinations that could be good and also could suck. And now, no. Maybe spiritually we'll throw some pies too. I guess to start off, we'll all just go one-on-one, just talk about some of our favorite foods. Does anybody want to pitch in? Talk about what satisfies their hunger?
Sure. Seafood. If it lives in the ocean, it tastes amazing, unless it's poisonous. I'm not
No,
trying
no.
pufferfish, no matter how good it sounds.
Even the poison.
Yeah.
No, just
Yeah.
any seafood I will enjoy.
That's disgusting. You're a monster.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we get a awa awa if you don't like seafood? Awa awa.
Cody, you have good taste.
Damn, is it really just me and Jillian who don't like seafood?
Is it okay? Is it all seafood? Is it all seafood food or just most of it?
I'd say most. Okay, I love sushi, but I hate fish. Salmon is eh. I can eat popcorn shrimp, but normal shrimp is also eh. And I've only ever had lobster pizza. So in general, also seaweed is disgusting.
Yeah.
In general, I would say most seafood, no. I mainly only
Okay,
get it in sushi.
I'm gonna need to force you to get calamari once.
Ugh.
Is it good? I like it.
For me, it's all seafood. Also, I just generally can't eat much of it because I'm a vegetarian. So I can't, and if I could, I wouldn't because it's yucky.
Fair enough. I'm sorry. I just need to interject before someone else talks. I've never had fish eggs, but I have had one launched at my forehead and it almost landed in my grilled cheese. Anyway,
I mean, it's not very hard to miss your forehead, so.
it's been 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes.
Out there.
Return of
and
the
it begins.
King. The jokes. Who's next?
Well, I really like pasta. Pretty much any
When
pasta,
the
no matter
pasta is sauce.
Shut up.
no matter what kind of pasta you give me, I will probably eat it. Just like if there's noodles in it, yeah, I'll probably eat it. I really like Mexican foods. Like I like things like tacos and nachos and like fajitas and like quesadillas. Um, I like Italian food and I like Mexican food, and I also just don't have the best diet already. But I can get into that later.
How many times will Leaf talk over somebody? We'll see. I'm sorry, but you can't talk about Mexican and Italian food and not talk about spaghetti tacos.
Yeah, that's true. Spaghetti tacos.
Spaghetti tacos.
Ew.
You can't see it now, but in real life, I'm very excited because today I had a spaghetti taco for lunch. Did anyone else? Did any of you guys ever grow up just wanting to eat a spaghetti taco? Am I the only
No,
one?
because
May I add something?
Never had a spaghetti
Yes,
taco. No,
please
you can't.
Well, did you guys ever
Okay,
watch?
so
Did you guys watch iCarly?
No.
yes,
Yeah, so that's why. If you watched
this
iCarly,
is
you would get it.
related.
All right, go ahead, Connor.
One time I was hanging out with some friends, or no, I was alone at home, and we were having spaghetti for dinner. I don't like spaghetti, but We were having spaghetti for dinner, and then I had the thought, and I just blurted it out, spaghetti nachos. And then I pitched the idea to some friends, and they were like, "Yo, that's dope." So I went over to their house, and we made spaghetti nachos together. We also threw a spaghetti noodle on our ceiling. And now the stain is still there.
Oh, wait, it's
I
still
like
there.
spaghetti.
Yep.
How long has it been there for?
Maybe a year.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Spaghetti nachos. How would you rate them on a scale of 1 to yum?
It was 7. It was pretty
7?
good.
Okay, 7 out of yum. That's good.
I
Yep.
wonder if that piece of ginger's still there.
Oh, yeah, for context, Connor threw a piece of ginger up on the lights in the art room of our school.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's been down yet.
It was very
It
funny.
might have disintegrated. It's been there a while.
We go there and it's just fused forever.
Ryan, your eating habits are probably the most healthy out of all of us. What is your favorite food?
Homemade pizza, probably.
Alright.
Not interesting in any way, but
Yeah, that's true.
my answer isn't interesting in any way, but yeah.
Homemade pizza, that's good. Do you have favorite toppings?
I mean, I always put green olives and black olives on it. Goat cheese. Corn on pizza is good because, salty and sweet. Sweat.
You like sweat on your pizza?
I sweat on my pizza all the time.
Strangely,
Okay.
I don't get that.
Just
Hawaiian is best pizza. Changed my mind.
Did you say Hawaiian?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm not gonna say Hawaiian's the best because it's absolutely not. But people who whine about pineapple on pizza, they need to get
babies.
over it. They need to get over it.
No, I'm not gonna get over it.
Listen. Here's the question: does pineapple belong on pizza? No. I don't know how it got there. Am I gonna make it move? No. I don't care. Like Ryan said, sweet and sweaty, it's good.
Sweet and sweet.
Wait, was that not
I
it?
said it's salty and sweet, and then I combined salty and sweet
Yeah,
and
whatever.
sweat.
Listen, it's not bad, but like I feel like if you did any other fruit, like banana or apple, that would be gross and weird.
Mhm.
Pineapple's got a bit of a zing to it. It just with the ham, I don't know. It's good. It's not bad.
I don't like pineapple, so
That's all.
it's not my thing.
I don't like it either, but I like ham.
I think the weirder thing for pineapple to be on is a burger.
That's
Ho-
tell me that's
Hawaiian
not.
burgers. Hawaiian burgers exist.
I don't like
I'm
that.
sorry. Hold on.
Disgusting.
There's McDonald's used to have. I don't remember when, but you could either have a Hawaiian slice, pineapple slice on a burger,
No.
or you could get a bun with a pineapple wheel on it and sliced American cheese.
No, okay. Hear me out on
Gross.
this. Here's why that would suck and why pineapple pizza is okay. Because in pineapple pizza, all the flavors are they're on the warm side of the color spectrum, you feel? Whereas burger, there's more color diversity. And you may be thinking, what does that have to do with anything? Because like the cheese, the ham, the crust, it's all very light, savory flavors. The pineapple, like they're all very they kind of all flow the same direction. The pineapple, it's kind of trying to go on a diagonal, but it still flows the same
Agonal.
way. You put it on a burger, no, because the actual burger patty, like that's nothing. It's nothing like ham. Like, that is a much stronger, meatier flavor, and especially if it's like a very cooked burger, that's just gonna be disgusting.
Yeah. Not to mention the like tomato sauce on a pizza. It also has that like tangy note, and the pineapple, I believe,
That's
just
true.
adds to it or something like that.
Actually, the pineapple actually complements.
So it combines better because of the tomato sauce than the sliced
Yeah.
American cheese.
That is literally so gross, and I would like to honestly, if I met that person, I'd like to say for the joke that I would punch them in the face, but in reality, I would probably just shake my head at them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, Germany has an even worse dish than that.
That
I found it on like YouTube. It is a slice of white bread, a ring of pineapple, sliced American cheese that is then melted on top, and then you take a maraschino cherry and put it in the center.
No, absolutely not.
It
I would.
There might be ham on it, but I don't know if there is. It might be good to someone who's eaten it forever, but to me, I don't like pineapple or American cheese as it is, but that I feel like would make me throw up.
Wait, when you say American cheese, do you mean like like the essentially
processed American cheese. Yeah, that stuff.
That's okay. Yeah, I would
Kraft-
honestly
Kraft
rather.
cheese.
I would rather not eat for an entire day than have to eat 3 of those. Here's my nice suggestion. I don't want to hear about this nasty burger anymore. Who wants to go next on saying their favorite actually good and edible food?
Chocolate.
Any chocolate?
Chocolate and coffee.
Chocolate and coffee? That makes sense. I'm guessing you like dark chocolate. You seem like you would like dark chocolate.
I hate dark chocolate, actually.
Really?
I'm the one who likes dark chocolate.
Faith,
I'm the weird.
your opinion's incorrect.
You're invalid.
Faith, wouldn't your like dream item, like food item, be a coffee chocolate cake?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna write that down for later this year. Connor, have you been over your
Oh,
food?
no.
Mistake
Probably poutine, honestly. Yeah.
Lee has a story about poutine from recently.
I do. In fact. Do you want me to tell it or do you want to tell it?
You can tell it, because your story,
Okay.
side of the story is funny.
Yeah. Okay, so Cody and I were going for we were going on a nice day out on the town. For what reasons? We can't tell you that. For legal reasons. Were we doing anything illegal? No. We just like the mystery. And we happened to be in an undisclosed location in which you can purchase food, sustenance items, and I was kind of hungry, and I think I was thinking of getting, I don't really know. I just felt like I was going to get something, but Cody wanted to get some food right away. So we went to a nice little joint called New York Fries, which, I don't know, you guys have been to New York Fries, right?
No.
Yes.
Have you ever been to the undisclosed location known as the mall?
Not very much.
The mall, they make pretty good fries. They're always very hot once you get them because they're made fresh out of the fryer into your hands. They actually just pour them into your hands. It's really painful. Okay, I lied. Anyway, so Cody was gonna get a poutine, and I was just planning on mooching off Cody and just taking some fries, because Cody didn't have a lot of money to spend, and I had a bunch, so I was like, I just figured I'd wait till later. Cody goes up to the counter and orders 2 bacon poutines, which
Specifically, I asked Leaf right before on what's your favorite kind of poutine? Because I said, we can just share.
yeah. They set me up completely. They're like, "What's your favorite kind of poutine?" I'm like, "I don't know, like, I just like bacon on it, I guess, because the more flavor, the better." And then Cody just goes and orders 2 bacon poutines because I just thought they were curious. Like, I didn't, in hindsight, if I looked back, that seemed like the obvious, like, "Hey, we're about to go get fries. What's your favorite kind of poutine? I'm secretly gonna buy you fries." I somehow didn't register that.
'Cause
I
you're
thought
dumb.
maybe they were just gonna get one to share. So then we both ended up with 2 very decently sized boxes of super good but super filling bacon nacho cheese poutine with herbs.
Oh yeah, specifically, it's not like just a poutine throwing bacon on top. It is basically the equivalent of a fully loaded baked potato.
Yeah.
Has fries. It
Yeah.
has cheese sauce, bacon, green onion, the fries itself, and I think there was something else, but I forget.
There might have
It
been.
was really, really good.
It's really good. Yeah, it's so much nicer than just normal poutine, which is just
and
cheese and gravy.
And cheese curds as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah, that poutine is like way superior to just the average gravy, cheese, and fries because that's kind of like heartburn in a box.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this one still,
So much better.
yeah, this one still basically was, but you throw in the green onions, it's like totally different vibe. This feels healthy now, so it's all okay. It's reasonable. So yeah, Cody tricked me completely. So I think I still owe them money for that, but I paid off half of my debt by getting them a Mountain Dew Voltage. And because I bet at some point during this episode, we're all going to talk about the best gamer juice.
Obviously. Let's see. Has anyone not said anything? Leaf, have you said yours?
Have I? Oh, maybe I haven't.
You have not.
Okay. That's kind of hard. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I like so many foods. I'm always so hungry. Like normally, nothing like has that number 1 spot, but the first one that comes into my mind is a burrito. So I'm gonna say burrito because I don't know. Burritos are just really good. I also really like.
I don't think I've had like a good quality burrito.
You gotta go to Fat Bastard's Burrito because those burritos are elite. Yes, the name is funny, but you know what? No. This is actually important. They they have in their store, both locations, a framed photo of Gordon Ramsay at their store giving it a good review. They have it framed in there so you know it's a good place.
Hell yeah.
But their smallest burrito is like as big as actually it's probably like as big as Faith. I'm just kidding, Faith. I'm sorry. They live up to their name. Their smallest burrito, yeah, their smallest burrito is very nicely sized, and it's just like Subway style. You get whatever you want on it. You can get like, the usual stuff, beans,
Weenie for like a day.
yeah,
Love
beans,
this.
beef, yeah, beans, beef, rice, cheese, veggies, guac. The guac isn't even extra, which is awesome. I don't know, just
That's a surprise.
all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I really like a lot of food. I really like breakfast foods. I like baking. I love baked goods.
Hey, Fat Bastard Burritos, sponsor us.
We don't get sponsored.
But yeah, I think
Yeah,
we can segue off since everyone's gone over into the new thing about food creations that we've made, specifically the good ones. Because, Leaf, do you want to talk about the
Incident.
tortizza?
the tortizza. Okay, yes. So first of all, read Sparkverse comics. Second of all, so this isn't really like a huge story, but I'm gonna set up like it is. Basically, the tortizza is like a calzone, but it's not baked. You just do it in a toaster oven with a wrap. Basically, just get some pizza sauce, cheese, some meats, whatever ingredients you want. I like to throw in like sour cream and cheese because it's not like a calzone. Like it is, but I like to throw in some other stuff. You fold it over, sprinkle some cheese on top if you want, maybe some butter, and then you toast it for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then it kind of seals itself closed. But like the back of it, where it's stuffed with ingredients, it's like a lot of nice flavor, very nice texture, nice crispiness. It's probably one of my favorite foods that I've just thrown together, and I made it like at least like 5 times in a week one time because I accidentally invented it, loved it too much, and now it's in the comics. So you should go read those.
Sounds so unhealthy and so messy, but so good.
It's actually not that messy, and it's not unhealthy if you put in healthy things.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
I have a creation, or it's less of a creation and more of a cooking method. I will not say my state at the time, but I was out with friends playing D&D, and we all were hungry, and we were at one of our friends' grandparents' place. The grandparents had just boxes on boxes of pizza pockets, those things, and we decided to get a pan of oil and fry them. Am I happy? Am I happy that I did this? Did it take off a few days of my life? Yes. Did it taste amazing? Also yes. Do I recommend it? Maybe.
Why have I never heard this story before?
Faith Angie.
I don't know.
I,
But
I feel like I should have heard this story before.
yeah, probably. But let's see. The good thing about it is you get like that like crispy outside, and then just the inside is just lava of cheese and sauce and other stuff. It was good.
That sounds really good.
My tongue is still burnt from the experience.
Okay. Does anybody mind if I talk about my egg sandwiches?
Not at all.
Go for
Please enlighten us.
Okay, so when I was pescatarian for 4 years, right? So I couldn't have like lunch meat sandwiches or hamburgers or anything like that. So instead, as my substitute, I would make these egg sandwiches. All right, and basically it was basically like anything you would put on a hamburger on that, but also with an egg. A lot of people for some reason thought that was gross. But one that I made that is really good that like other people have said that is really good is you get everything bagel, right? You get the everything bagel. You get herb and garlic cream cheese.
Okay.
Right? Then you slap your egg on there. You put a slice of cheese on there.
Okay.
You can add lettuce or whatever if you'd like, but it is mwah, it is so good.
All right. I can see that being good. Yeah. Sounds pretty good.
Egg sandwiches tend to be really good,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. I don't like eggs.
I think the best sandwich for me at least, the best sandwich is just a toasted tomato sandwich. I might be a bit basic when it comes to sandwiches because
Perhaps.
I avoid lunch meat because that shit is not good for you
It's
unless it's
also
like
just not good.
yeah. So
Perhaps.
sometimes it's not good. I would
Some
maybe like try like good quality lunch meats, but like the crappy like things that you get over the counter at like Costco. Nah, I'm
Mhm.
good. I prefer lowering my carcinogens by not eating that stuff
fair
or
enough.
the intake of them. But yeah, my sandwiches are always just like toasted bread, which there's a toast rant coming up later. Uh, Toasted bread, sliced thin tomatoes, salt, pepper, olive oil, which don't question me.
I
Olive oil
won't.
is good on a lot. And hot sauce and mayo.
Okay. Well, that doesn't
Lots
sound.
of hot sauce.
That actually kind of sounds nice.
And the hot sauce I use isn't like super spicy, though I do have spicier hot sauces. It just is like the best tasting hot sauce, even though it's from Walmart. Which is good. Who else has weird food combos?
Ryan, I know this isn't like a weird food combo, but like there were those wraps that you made a lot at the end of last year that you would give to us when we didn't have adequate lunches, and those were elite.
Thank you. So you see these wraps, if I remember correctly, it was there's cream cheese, lettuce, chicken, and hummus in it. I think cucumbers as well, and I think that was it.
Yeah.
Sounds very healthy, but also very good.
Yeah. It was. They were really healthy, and I don't know, something about them. They were so cleanly cut, and they were just they were jam packed, and all those flavors. They worked so well together, and I loved them so much that I tried making them at home, but I could just never live up to the Incarone special. Like you would just always have extras, because then Connor, Faith, or I would just not have a good lunch, and he'd just be like, "Eat."
Get food, give.
Speaking
Okay.
about not good lunches, so I never bring lunch because don't feel like making it in the morning or
You talk as if we go to school.
well, when we did. Uh, but I would always, when I had money, I would walk down to the convenience store and buy a bag of chips and just share it with everyone because
Yeah.
I think I single-handedly spent like probably $50 on chips that year.
That's probably not too far off.
Yeah,
Oh my god. The supersonic sour cream.
I'm not gonna swear, I'm not gonna swear, but they were so good.
Yeah. Honestly,
Man,
they would warrant swearing. They were delicious.
not swearing is difficult.
What about who hasn't talked about any strange food combos?
I think Connor hasn't.
I also think Jill hasn't yet, and I know for a fact that she has one or two.
We're sticking with the good ones for now.
Oh right, okay.
Connor,
Honestly, wait, could you repeat that?
do you have any good like weird food combos that you've made?
I mean, I guess you kind of already um hit that spot with the spaghetti nachos.
Spaghetti nachos?
Yeah, if you have anything else.
Well, not necessarily, because other than that, like my food tastes are pretty bland, but I do put goldfish in my chicken noodle soup
Actually,
or chips in my sandwiches.
okay.
I was about to say something about that. I haven't done it. I wanted to wonder how good that is.
Oh, it's delicious.
I have two things to say in direct correlation to both of the things you said, Connor. The first one is just a neutral story. The other one, I think, is the perfect segue into cursed food combinations.
Oh
Ooh.
boy, I
So the
got
first,
one for this.
just about the chips and sandwiches. One time I had a bag of Doritos because it was like, that time after Halloween where you always have candy in your bag because there's so much of it. And I packed like a really bland sandwich with just like basic ham and cheese, which on its own is disgusting. So I was like, I'll put some Doritos on it. So I put some on, crushed them up a little, and then like squish the sandwich down to make sure it all fit. But every time I do more, it would all squish down to the same size each time. So I was like, that's kind of weird. And I basically put like an entire bag of Doritos in this little sandwich, but it all fit. And I was like, okay, well, how bad could this be? I took one bite and I was like obliterated with Dorito flavor because it was all just compressed and it just knocked me out, sucker punched me into the third dimension. It was not great. It was too much Dorito, and I regret it. That's the neutral story. As for the cursed story, I remember this one because Connor mentioned goldfish in the soup. Now that I like because the fish are swimming. That's good. This one.
Actually, they're
Oh,
floating, which means they're dead.
oh, well, thank you for that then. But no, unfortunately, this one is not nearly as pleasant. In fact, it's disgusting, and I did not make it out of my own free will. In fact, I would have rathered anything else. It was at school one time in my elementary days, and I had some chicken noodle soup. There was nothing in it. It was just noodles and broth. And then this person I knew at the time thought it'd be funny to drop bitter, semi-sweet chocolate chips in my soup. Like, not just a few sprinkled in, like a handful of them in my thermos of soup. And now I had and mind you, it was a thermos, right? So the soup is warm. The chocolate started to melt in my soup,
And you couldn't do anything about it.
and I just let it happen because I thought it was hilarious. But once I put that back in my mouth, I didn't want to put it in anything ever again. Because Jesus. So if you're sitting at home and you're still here, first of all, thanks. And you're wondering what does it taste like to have chocolate chips and chicken noodle soup? Don't ever try it. Just trust me, it's not good. Please
Don't try this at
trust-
home. We're professionals.
Yeah,
Idiots.
that's more accurate. Anyway, that's all out of me. Someone else can now take the mic.
Oh, I have one. Oh boy. So this wasn't very long ago. So for context, I usually put like a bit of egg in my ramen and, mix it up, scramble it. It's delicious. And one time we went to a grocery store and it made fresh ramen noodles. I decided I'm gonna try this. And I got the noodles. I was excited to try them. So I made them for dinner and I put the egg in, oh yeah, this looks good. This is yummy. It's gonna be great. Fresh noodles. Wow. But I did not know that the starchiness of the noodles would make the broth thicker. And I did not have enough broth. And I ended up with a ball of egg and noodle cement. I had to eat it all.
Oh no.
And you know what I did to fix it? So I
What?
could stomach it? Crap ton of hot sauce.
Whoa,
I
you
mean-
can't say crap.
So you can't
Even
say
then
hot
it wasn't that
sauce.
good. Oh no.
We're gonna get demonetized. Just kidding. We don't profit.
Ah, shoot.
We don't make money.
Not yet. Please support our Patreon. Just kidding. Do what you want with your money and your hot sauce.
Ramen cement.
That sounds genuinely
That sounds-
disgusting, and I'm sorry you had to endure that.
Oh,
Thank
wait,
you.
I forget what it's called, but I made this. Okay, just quick thing. During this time I was watching a Russian channel that did a whole bunch of cooking videos, and there was this really easy looking food that I forget what it's called, but it was sunflower seeds and sugar. That's it. Those are the only two ingredients. You basically turn the sunflower seeds into a paste in a grinder or something, like a food processor, and you turn the sugar into a syrup, and you mix it together and turn into a brick, basically.
You?
It didn't taste awful, but it didn't taste good. Also, it was gritty because I didn't have a powerful enough blender to make the sunflower seeds into a smooth paste.
Ugh.
Would I come back to it? Probably not. No. Uh, who's next?
I have one.
Oh God.
Okay, so this wasn't actually me personally.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it was from a unnamed homeless person that comes to my house all the time. Okay? And this person, one time, we decided to have a movie night. We were gonna make battery acid, that thing from TikTok with the monster and the drinks and popcorn and a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, candy, all of that. So with our popcorn, we had like gummy bears and M&Ms mixed with it, which that was fine. That was really good. So here's the thing. We had the battery acid drinks, right? And so this unnamed homeless person that comes to my house all the time, they decided to start putting popcorn into their drink.
Ew. That's
Yeah,
really
that was disgusting as it is, but it didn't end there.
Oh God.
They then continued to put marshmallows into the
What?
drink
what?
that dissolve. They put M&Ms into the drink. It was so very disgusting.
Now listen, here at Team Code Red, we don't support bullying. However, there are rare exceptions.
I feel like that's an exception.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
It genuinely sounds nasty.
Why?
I hate knowing about that. Wow.
Why? Send that unnamed homeless person my
jail.
disappointment.
And send them to jail, like
That
solitary.
too. That too.
Yeah.
That.
Gosh.
SMH, my head.
I think someone else should talk now because I need to forget about that. Anybody else? Jill, do you want me to tell them
You-
about the Kool-Aid?
You've been awfully quiet.
Yeah, I'm super tired right now, so Leva's gonna talk about Kool-Aid rice.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So this was something that Jillian here made, and it's exactly what it sounds like. One time we were on FaceTime at nighttime, and she was down in her kitchen, and she just asks me, "What would happen if you mixed Kool-Aid with rice?" That's it, just blue Kool-Aid and rice, and I didn't think that would be very good. And how was it in the end?
It was awful. It was
Yeah.
so gross.
I have pictures that I may or may not supply.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
You don't get to see. It literally is just rice floating in Kool-Aid. And what's your 1 out of 10 rating of it?
0.
0. That wasn't the only cursed food thing you tried though, was it?
What else did I try?
She once tried to see what would happen if you took a bunch of Oreos, divided them into cookie and icing, and just tried to eat all the icings in a stack at the same time.
It was so disgustingly sweet. I hated it. It was so gross.
Why'd you do it?
I don't know. I wanted to see what would happen.
Why not?
Now, see, I don't have the highest sugar tolerance. Like, I can't eat too much sugar without, like, feeling gross. And so just the thought of stacks of pure creamy sugar stuff makes me want to barf.
Speaking
Like,
of too much sugar, being within 5 feet of
No.
you two making fucking whacky slush or whatever it's called
Oh,
gave me diabetes.
Slush?
Do you want to tell them Walkie Slush?
Yeah.
Or do you wanna talk about Walkie Slush?
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Walkie Slush was just this trend on TikTok, if you don't already know. Essentially, like, we all just kind of had very different perspectives of what it was meant to be, but the general consensus is that it's just a cup of ice mixed with blue sugary candies to create something meant to kill your teeth. But the simplified version that we did with a bunch of our jail mates, just kidding, we're not actually in jail, was to just mix like baby bottle pop powder in it. So that's what we did the first time, and it was really bitter and really gross. Like, it wasn't gross because, like, it's sugar, so it's not going to taste bad. But it was really just ice and sugar. The fun started when it started to melt, and it became the whacky juice. The whacky juice is just pure sugar liquid.
It was
I can feel my
sour.
teeth decaying already.
Yeah, because like the baby bottle pop powder was already like a little sour, and each of us, we put in 2 into our own individual walkie slushes.
Yeah.
So when it became walkie juice, it was so sour.
Yeah, it was not a pleasant experience, but that wasn't going to stop us from making it again because we just weren't satisfied the first time. So the two of us decided we would go to our local bulk barns and Circle K's, which, if you don't know what those are, bulk barns are just like a shop where you can just buy candies in bulk. That's the name. Circle K, it's just the local convenience store franchise, I guess.
Yeah, we wanted to do it a second time because the first time we did it with some of our friends, each one of us messed up in our own individual way. Like, in my case, I got the wrong ice. for one of our friends, she added too much baby bottle pop powder and it was too sour for her. And then the other one added was it root beer to his?
Yeah.
Yeah, he added root beer.
It was Coke.
It was
Oh,
Coke.
it was Coke, right? Yeah, he added something and then it just turned like green
It turned
and
green.
it was gross.
Yeah.
Ew.
So
Grown up green.
basically, we collected a whole bunch of horrible candies, like little blue sour gummies, more bagel. No, not
Like some Jolly Ranchers,
Ranchers.
like some juicy drop pops.
That's
You
right.
like the blue liquid in there too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Among other things, it was a horrible idea.
Mhm.
We mixed in so much, and it was better this time for sure.
It would have been really good if we didn't add in the blue gummies, because they started to like sort of like dissolve, sort of.
It wasn't like, it was more so like the composition of the outer shell of the gummy dissolved.
Mhm.
So when you put it, first of all, when it was submerged in the slush, it froze. But then when you got it out, it was frozen. But once you finally bit into it, like, it kind of had like a skin that just melted in your mouth, and it
Yeah.
was so
Ew.
gross. It was
Yeah.
gross.
It would have been totally fine if we just hadn't put those in.
I mean, it was still horrible because, again,
Yeah,
it's just
but
sugar.
it would have been better if we hadn't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's our wacky adventures there.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have more?
I'm gonna just say,
Um,
you two were describing it. You know when you like open a bag of salt and vinegar chips and you can taste it at the back of your throat?
Yeah.
mm,
You describing that made me just taste sour at the back of my throat.
Mhm.
Good.
It's awful.
Cody, when you brought up the Walkie slush thing before Leaf and Jill told their story, I thought you were gonna talk about the pixie stick thing.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of the pixie stick thing,
Oh?
Connor,
Hmm?
The goofball that
the
he is.
lovely gremlin that he is, decided, hey, I'm gonna buy an entire dollar store bag of pixie sticks and try to eat them all in one sitting.
Oh God.
Connor, what happens when you have
Yeah.
a lot of sugar?
Oh, I also had a large Mountain Dew with it.
Again, what happens when you have a lot of sugar again? Just for the
Sugar
audience.
rush and sick.
Sugar rush and sick. I had to confiscate them after 16 pixie sticks.
Oh my God.
Connor, come on.
Jesus, my guy.
Connor, if you ever want to do that challenge again, I will join you.
No,
Oh,
no,
sick.
no.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Leaf, we're gonna have to babysit.
Yep.
Okay. Connor has drank 2 monsters in a row before. Connor was
Oh.
more hyper off the 16 pixie sticks than the monsters.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know what? Please stay tuned for our episode where Connor is just going to review every monster flavor. And I'm sure Jill will join in because she's now addicted to them.
No, I'm not addicted to them, and I've only tried the one flavor. I just really like that one.
I don't
You
think
might close
Jill
off
would
the
like my
episode.
opinion on the green one.
What's your opinion?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Save that.
We'll save that for
Save-
the episode.
Save it for the end.
Smart.
Close off with that.
Oh,
I suppose.
It
just
is
a
a food
teaser.
Haha, now you are legally required to stay till the end.
Oh, got it. I got it. I was wondering, where do we go from here? Because, I mean, we talked about favorite foods.
Food
good
we
for
hate.
comedy, bad for
I got
comedy.
one.
Oh.
I got where we can go. So I'm gonna go over which members of TCR I trust most cooking with.
Oh, I like this. I like
Okay.
it.
Yes. Okay, starting with myself. I've taken a few cooking classes, so I know what I'm doing to an extent within the basics. So that's why, like, I'm saying this. But going over it, let's just see quickly on who I do and don't trust. First off, let's start with those who are here. Ryan. Ryan was in those cooking classes with me.
Only one of them.
He can cook. Only one of them, but also, you make really good pizza. Apparently. I didn't get to try it. Oh, I have a story for after this, after I do the ranking about cooking class. Next up, Jill. I don't know Jill's cooking capabilities, so it's a maybe.
I will share once you're done.
Though I think you'd be okay. I might have to help with a little bit, but that might be with more than just everyone. Leaf? I trust Leaf enough. Yeah, Leaf bakes a lot, so
That's true.
I'm good with
Okay.
that. Connor's not allowed to use a knife.
Oh, why not?
But actually, I trust Connor more than some people when it comes to cooking, but only what's up to a certain point.
All right. It's not like I'm
You're
gonna
not.
burn down the house.
No, but maybe the food. Faith, I trust Faith a little bit. Faith can cook a little bit, but I don't trust not getting stabbed. So, as I trust them. Not much with a knife, but I trust them. Erin, Erin has told me that she can't cook. Erin can help me chop things. Brody, Brody can get things off the top shelf. Good. Also, Brody has worked in food places,
That's true. Yeah.
specifically ice cream. I trust Brody a little bit. I don't know the full extent of Brody's capabilities.
Sometimes he brings pizza pops in a thermos for lunch. So
I think that trust has gone down a few notches. And finally, Dee Dee.
oh,
I feel like something would be set on fire. I don't know why, but that's
Yeah.
just an instinct.
no, I think you're onto something there somehow. This isn't an attack on Dee Dee. I just feel like out of all of us, she's one of the clumsiest. I feel like she would just too
Anime
excited.
girl level clumsy.
Yeah.
Now, just my quick story before I pass it on to Jill of Ryan's Abomination.
What did I do?
So, foods class, great cooking. We were split off into
Oh.
groups to find a recipe on the internet and make it as a class. My class found this pasta recipe. The pasta was really good. Ryan's group found a avocado brownie recipe.
Oh no.
We went through the steps of it, went great. The cooking process went great. Every batch in this class tasted like cigarette.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Faith.
Tasted like cigarette and grass clippings. I don't know if it was from the avocado or from the goddamn dark chocolate that was used in it. It could be classified. It would be a war crime to feed this to soldiers. It would be classified as a chemical weapon.
That just kind of sounds like a weed brownie, like tasting like cigarettes and grass.
Wait, what's
No.
Like
Not
not
that
like
I
it doesn't
know,
look
but
like a weed brownie. Like it gives me vibes that it would taste like.
I'm
a weed
sorry,
brownie.
I don't know what weed is.
Drug bad. How dare you?
they usually just taste like normal brownies.
Yeah, they do, but like I feel like just the way that Cody's describing it, like it would just taste like
Yeah.
very much like what
No,
you would
it
weed
tasted how cigarette smells.
Oh,
It
okay.
tasted awful.
So you had something?
It also tasted like grass clippings.
Yeah. Yeah, I can talk about my capabilities in the kitchen.
And then I think you should talk about beans.
Okay, I can talk about beans after. So in the kitchen, to be honest, I hate cooking. Like it's just so draining, and my feet always hurt afterwards. Whether I'm just like making something that takes like 5 minutes, or like if I'm there for an hour, my feet just always hurt. So I don't really like cooking. I don't do it often. What I do cook though, like I can do it pretty good, I guess. And I did do a foods class a couple of years ago in school. So like I know what I'm doing for the most part. The only thing that I like absolutely cannot cook is anything meat because like I said, I'm a vegetarian. I never learned how to cook anything meat. Like I've never learned, and to be honest, I don't really want to learn because meat's just kind of yucky.
I'm not great at cooking vegetable dishes. I can figure it out, but it's not my forte. I'm better with pastas and stuff and meat.
If I can just interject really quick. I don't like veggies super much, and I don't ever really want to learn how to cook veggie dishes. The only one I would be willing to learn, just for the heck of it, is ratatouille.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know why. I feel like I wouldn't even like it that much. It looks so good in the movie.
Yeah, it does look good in the movie.
Yeah, overall, I feel like I would be okay in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. My trust for you has gone up a few notches.
Yeah, I just don't like to be in the kitchen.
Makes sense.
So I was thinking next, unless Jillian does want to talk about beans, if we're getting close to the end, we could very appropriately make our final subtopic desserts. 'Cause, you know, that's after the main course. Do you want to go on a little bean tangent though?
I don't really have a whole lot to say. I just really like beans, and I think beans are good. Like they taste good, and like they're good for you. Like they've got protein in them.
I'm sorry, Jill, but we're now mortal enemies. I don't like beans. I can't.
Whoa, wait.
All right, Cody, I'm gonna kill you.
Hold on. Let's just clarify. We're talking about like baked beans, not green beans.
Yeah.
Baked beans, green beans are okay. I don't like baked beans. I can't eat baked beans.
Okay,
The
I like
text-
baked. I hate green beans.
The texture of them is weird, and like I don't. Also, the sauces they're always like canned in don't taste good to me.
Well, yeah,
They're
you don't like often like use the sauces.
I
and
mean,
stuff. You can put them
I
in
mean
like
like
sauces.
the like in general beans, like the beans you're talking about. I can't deal with. I don't like them.
I love beans so much. So Cody, I'm sorry, but I have to kill you.
You can try.
No, I'm gonna choke you with my beans. I'm gonna force feed you beans.
Okay,
and you're
okay,
gonna
okay,
choke on
okay.
them.
Peacemaker. Baked beans with cut up hot dog. Yummy.
I don't like hot dogs. I don't like
Honestly, that's
Okay,
fair.
processed.
I'm not gonna join you.
processed meat.
I know
It's
you
just-
can't even eat meat.
Yeah,
But
but like
It's just
sometimes hot dogs are just like processed, like overly processed, and sometimes
that's
they're just
true.
kind of gross.
That's true.
Like if they're done right, then yes, they're good. But if they're just like, ugh, then of course they're bad.
Mm-hmm.
and the weird thing is I don't even know why I don't like beans. There's just something in my brain that's like, no, don't like, and the smell of them just doesn't make me hungry.
Hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe like refried beans would be okay, but
I really like beans and like chili.
I don't like chili.
Oh my goodness. Cody.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's move on to desserts.
I'm gonna get murdered tonight.
Yeah, you
Them's
are.
fighting
Does anybody?
words.
Okay. Does
Okay.
anybody have
I'm gonna
any
make those
dessert?
at my house.
I think it's late.
Mhm.
She doesn't need to know an address. She'll just find you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. How about this? The great toast debate.
Oh.
White toast.
Because Connor doesn't like toast, and I think Jill doesn't like toast.
No, I'm okay with toast. I'm not like a toast fiend, but like I'll eat toast. Yeah.
Connor hates toast.
Okay. Here's my reasoning. I like toast on sandwiches. That's it. But even then, I only like it like a nice golden brown, enough to make it crispy.
Agreed.
If it's burnt,
That's
it's
fair.
disgusting, and I hate it.
I enjoy burnt toast. Like not burnt toast, but like dark toast.
I'll burn you.
You can try.
I agree though, like burnt toast is just like really gross. Like you don't want it like so like untoasted that like it's still bread, but like you want like a healthy medium, like a little bit of brown on the toast. That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like a golden brown. That's nice.
Let me just try to find an image of like the kind of toast I like, the color of toast I enjoy, because this might
there,
get
like-
me murdered.
Isn't there like a toast toastiness graph?
I think so. There's also like the toast and coffee graph, like combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I like my coffee sometimes black.
Yeah, that's the grand toast debate.
Mm.
So here.
Not very grand, but I think you wanted to go into desserts. I kind of want to go into dessert drinks because we have two topics for that.
Everyone.
First off is the Monster, or sorry, not Monster, Mountain
No.
Dew, best Mountain Dew flavor decided
Yes.
by us.
Best Mountain Dew. I'm gonna say it. It's Voltage. Voltage is the best.
Agreed. Base.
Voltage.
Yeah.
Voltage.
Voltage is the one I've had the most, so I'd have to go with Voltage.
Yeah. I think when we get to the Monster review, I think I will also give my Mountain Dew rankings because I have all the flavors ranked in my head. But for now, all we need to know is that Voltage is the best. That's
Voltage is
that.
the best. Blue is the best.
Yeah, and you know it's unanimous.
May I say something?
Right.
Yeah, go for it.
Sick. Anyway, I've basically sold my soul to Mountain Dew. Like, it's my favorite drink. I have it a lot, and I think it's unhealthy. But, I've got a bone to pick with Mountain Dew. Mountain
Oh.
Dew, why did you get rid of my favorite flavor of Kickstart? The mango lime. Oh my god, I loved that one, but they got rid of it. The nerve. I have to settle for grape. That's all.
I've never had the Kickstart ones because those are energy drinks. I like Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew for yeah. I just like Mountain Dew for the Mountain Dew. I don't get it for energy. I get it because it tastes nice.
Now for the monster ranking, because,
Monster ranking.
Am I gonna be doing the entire thing?
uh,
Whoa.
we can each rank the ones we've had, but most
Hold
of us
up.
have.
I thought this was supposed to be another
Yeah.
episode. This is a whole separate thing.
Exactly.
Isn't it? I thought
Yeah.
it was now because foods.
No.
Oh,
I
no.
I said it when I said Mountain Dew. I said I'll give my ranking when we get to the corner
Hmm.
store, because Connor was gonna go through his whole convenience store review.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I am gonna give my opinion on the green one.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay, so, I, at first, Jill, when you said you had the green one, I was like, oh no. But I wanted to be supportive because I was like, you know what? He's their first monster. It's alright.
Mm-hmm.
It's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not like that one at all.
Okay.
And here's my reasoning.
Mhm.
So this is part of my monster ranking thing, like all the flavors I've ever tried. What I wrote was something along the lines of, this is disgusting. It tastes like unripe melon, and a Florida trucker who dropped out of college and now has a Hawaiian scented car freshener. That's what it tastes like to me.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No, just a yummy green apple.
If that doesn't get you looking forward to Connor's full review of every monster flavor,
Yeah.
I don't know what will. That was
I
more elaborate than I thought.
I
Yeah.
hated it so much that I didn't even keep the can.
Oh my goodness.
I normally keep the can because they're pretty.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
I just
That's
think it's
illegal.
like really like sweet and like kind of like fruity and yummy.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'm a little picky with Monster. It's always either hit or miss with me.
That's fair.
Anyway, anything else?
All right. Do we want to just quickly give off our favorite desserts as we close this one off?
Sure.
Okay. Cheesecake.
Cheesecake? Okay.
I'm
Easy
basic,
ones.
but mine is chocolate cake or chocolate cupcakes.
I don't like cake. I like some cakes, but in general, if you offer me cake, I'm not gonna want it because I don't like cake. I think cake is kind of nasty.
Ice cream cake's also good.
Ice cream cake is good, but that's just because it's made of ice cream.
What if I
Yeah.
take the cake and then slam it into your face, like it's a pie?
Then I will eat I will in light speed. I will eat the entire cake and your hand.
Okay.
Like you'll lick it off your face, Scooby Doo style.
Yeah. Connor, Faith.
Confetti cupcakes.
Oh, good answer.
Faith is currently having technical issues, but enjoys anything chocolate. If it's chocolate, it's the
Yeah,
best.
We can probably just
Yeah.
chocolate. For myself, this is easy. I love a good banana cream pie. It's so good. I can only eat it like once or twice a year, but when that time comes, oh
Does it taste like bananas?
yes, I like banana desserts.
Then I would hate it. I don't
What?
like bananas.
No, that's wrong. Banana cream pie doesn't taste like normal banana. Normal banana is not the same as banana desserts. Banana flavored desserts are superior to just banana because banana tastes really good.
Does it taste like banana chip?
No, not really. Banana only tastes really good at a very specific point in its life, and it speedruns it like most fruits. So
I don't like the
banana cream pie, the flavor is perfect. Banana milkshakes, yes. Banana ice cream, oh,
Speaking of banana desserts, Leaf makes a really good banana chocolate chip cookie.
Oh,
It's my favorite kind of cookie. They're
she
so
loves
good.
those.
I just don't like banana in anything.
Well, that's
Banana
because you're
doesn't
weak.
like you, so take that.
Get right.
Bananas are pretty gross.
Thank you.
And
I
listen,
don't like the texture.
I don't like the texture. The flavor it just
Mediocre.
doesn't taste good to me.
From a
Yeah.
texture standpoint, I can see where you're coming from, but like flavor wise, I think bananas just taste really yummy.
Like
Bananas?
I also don't like banana bread.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
that is criminal. That is
Banana
illegal.
bread
Banana
is
bread.
bad.
Okay, actually, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I enjoy banana bread. However, if I had to pick between just eating raw banana bread batter and banana bread, I'd pick the batter every day. I don't care if I get salmonella.
I still don't
Don't
care
get
about it.
salmonella.
Fine.
You know what? I think we should end this episode on a much more emotional
Sweet.
note. So,
Emotional.
everyone's least favorite food, most hated food of all time.
Whoa. Gee, I don't know.
Bitter melon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Complete trash.
I don't think I've ever had it. Wait, did you say watermelon or bitter melon?
Bitter melon.
Bitter melon.
Okay.
Isn't its whole thing just being bitter?
That's gross.
It's worse than
Yeah.
even bitter. It's just no, never, and never eat it ever.
All right, I will take your word for it. Because why would? Its name is bitter melon. How could that be possibly enjoyable?
Yeah.
It's supposed to have health benefits and stuff.
You're supposed to have health benefits.
All right, I'm gonna get attacked for this, but I hate spaghetti sauce. It tastes disgusting.
I was
That's
just gonna
fair.
say all spaghetti. All of
Don't
it.
like spaghetti. The pasta is good. The sauce, fuck that. Tastes like
Okay.
weird,
Whoa.
and it tastes like iron to me.
No, that is totally fair. Like texture-wise, I just don't like too much of it. Like just like enough sauce to like
Don't
coat
like it
the
at all.
noodles, but
No.
not an excess amount. Like
Nope.
no.
What do you mean by spaghetti sauce?
I don't like any tomato-based pasta sauce at all. Tomato sauce on pizza is fine. Any tomato-based pasta sauce tastes bad to me. It tastes like blood and iron.
That's
Agreed.
no, that's fair.
I don't like store-bought tomato sauce. We always make our own.
Oh, my family makes our own, and I still hate it.
Cringe.
I like
Mhm.
I like Alfredo sauces and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
carbonara sauces.
Okay,
Everything else is like, ugh.
marinara sauce is good, especially on a good meatball sub.
Pizza sauce is the only tomato-based sauce, and technically ketchup, that I can handle.
Okay.
I don't
fair
like
enough.
ketchup.
The other ones just taste like iron, which coincidentally tastes like blood. If anyone's asking how I know what blood tastes like, have you not bit the inside of your mouth?
Yeah.
Well,
Anyone else?
unfortunately,
Burgers.
I just
burgers. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't like burgers that much either.
Never had a burger.
yeah.
Exactly.
The only burgers I've ever liked have been veggie burgers.
I like chicken burgers, but like just beef patty burgers, like I'll eat them, but they aren't my favorite. I don't care for them. Like
Hate them all.
like if you could put from like pizza, tacos, and some other random things, and burger's the one I drop to continue to eat the
Okay,
rest.
I'm so because it's really easy to like, because a lot weighs on the patty. Like if the patty is just like a little bit too cooked or just doesn't have enough flavor, then it's all ruined. So
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
For
Also
me,
just
this
too
is
much. It's also just too much.
so for me, this is gonna come as a total 100% shock to you guys. I don't like meat.
Wait, what?
That's so crazy,
Understandable.
right?
It's insane.
It's such a
I
shock.
can't believe this.
Yeah.
I've been lied to my whole life.
I'm sorry. I think if we're on the tail end, then we should throw in one quick more anecdote related to Jillian not liking meat, which I will share. It's actually about our good friend TBD Brody.
What is this?
So I'm not sure how much detail I should really put in because it involves our personal lives. But on one occasion, when asked about what foods Jillian does and doesn't like, Brody told me she's just not really a big fan of meat. In referring to her being a vegetarian, he worded her as she's just not big on meat. Like with his whole heart, he said and I thought it was just a preference until I was confirmed that no, she can't eat meat. If she doesn't, she'll get a tummy ache. She'll get poisoned by Applebee's.
Oh, that's a whole story. Okay, so
Wait,
I'm gonna make this as quick as I can. So we went to Applebee's.
hold on.
What?
Okay, I think we should wait and then make that Patreon content.
Ooh.
Subscribe to Patreon for the how Jillian got poisoned by Applebee's story.
No, they literally poisoned me. I
Oh,
felt kind of
please.
sick afterwards. But yeah, subscribe to the Patreon and you can hear me talk about how Applebee's is a monster.
Yeah.
They inadvertently gave me the bees when I just wanted the apple.
Leaf, you went over your hated food, I think.
Did I?
Did you? I don't think you did.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think you did.
there aren't many foods. I mean, there are a lot of vegetables I don't like. When it comes to vegetables, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of them. Green beans, asparagus, nah. Mushroom, yeah. Like I'll eat them on stuff. I will eat them.
They just have
The
to
only
be
foods,
prepared well.
the foods I dislike the least. This is pretty full circle. I don't like seafood, so there you go.
Yeah.
Fast.
But if you're listening to this right now and you've been listening to us talk about food, for one, I'm sorry if we made you hungry, but also let us know how you feel about our opinions, and let us know your favorite foods and combos and stuff.
So that way we can ignore
maybe
them.
One day, yeah, no. One day we might come back to this and maybe like react to your comments.
Mm-hmm.
Just a thought. We'd like to know what you're thinking.
Give us your food hot takes.
Or cold takes, depending on how you like them.
Tell us we're wrong, except for me. Just tell me I'm right about everything.
And if that's all we have for tonight, once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time we go on air. Follow us
Oh
on our
no, I
social
forgot to get
medias.
the cookies out of the oven.
Oh, fuck.